This is Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support y'all been constantly giving me each and every day. It is truly, truly a blessing. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life, heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the video is inspiring or just give you good vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times and just need confirmation or validation towards life path, or even just spiritual guidance, please go ahead and share while you're at it. Give a girl a thumbs up, like, and also share social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. Is truly, truly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the video I'm doing today is, do you believe in the insight of Oversoul? And I'm trying to pronounce this right, so this is going to be my first and my last time saying this, because it's like, oh my God, it's transcendentalism. Somebody was telling me about this, and I was just like, oh no, I ain't heard of that before. So, like I tell y'all, I love when y'all share different things with me, and just being able to bring that insight here. I got a few things jotted down. Y'all already know if it's something, there's like a cipher for me to just, flow with it, I do that. But it's just to make sure that I break it down, and I will be leaving a link in here. It's just like what is it? Different situations that they're talking about, but it's Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote about this before, and he was talking about it. It's like the idea of oversoul is that they're individuals and internally connected with every other living thing in the universe. With the oversoul, we are all connected, to nature and each other. And it contains unites the all souls and acts as the emanating force behind them. And it's like the influence of senses has that we some time to degree, basically they believe in everything is connected to all. The nature, we're all connected to nature as well as we're connected into each other as a whole. And I was like, okay, I like different things. I may not agree on everything about this, but like I said, I'll just bring it up here in case this is something you would like to know or you're interested in. It says the soul manifests itself through revelation. Revelation allows us to see and know each other and perceive the spirit of our fellow humans. And it's like Emerson of the Oversoul. And it's like the Emerson Oversoul is the 9th essay. So I guess it was like some kind of essay or different books that was written about the situation, because I know there's different ones, and I guess it's like an anime type thing as well. I'm not sure. I'm not into anime like that or any kind of gaming stuff like that, but I know they were talking about that as well. I just didn't know about it. And it was just like they believe in God, but they also believe God is within all of us. They always say you have to go within yourself. It's like if you want to know yourself, that is like knowing God, because I know they said something about just the last word of studying that up, and I was like, no, I don't believe in that. I'm not even gonna embody that, because they don't feel like there are certain things that they said that the transcendentalism is they don't believe in God, but they just believe in themselves. And I'm just like, God is a part of you. Everybody has a part of God in them. It's like we should have a relationship with God, but instead of relying on him for all the answers, we should look within answers for ourselves. And I said, that's deep. That it really is, because even though God is there, and I've seen this within my opinion, and as well as I've been going through different things. I rely on God, but a lot of times He wants you to be able to rely on your own intuition. That's like I tell anybody, if I'm doing a one-on-one with you, because especially if you're just trying to find your place and, you've been guided to me in some kind of way, it's like I'm a spiritual guide that, be able to broaden your perspective on what your purpose is. And since I'm connected to the Akashic records, it helps me to be able to, find out why certain things happen with you or why you feel in a certain way. And then when it's being revealed, it's just like me giving you this information for you to keep going. So basically, I strongly believe in that part when it comes to the Oversoul and God. I believe in God. I'm not a religious person, because I feel like in religion, it's like you're praising one label within believing it within certain other things that goes towards that label. Is no disrespect or judgment towards anybody that feels that way. To me, I like spirituality because it has everything connected. I ain't got to be picking a certain thing. Everything's connected within me. So a lot of times that I've gone through different things, you may agree on certain things within yourself. If you agree with that, there are certain times like I'm like, okay, should I do this or should I do that? And it wants you to be able to have that faith in yourself. They lead you towards different things where they feel like, okay, this could be very damaging towards this person, or this person has they're doing some very dark stuff towards this person. So let me go ahead and shed this light. But when you're moving forward, they want you to be able to trust into your intuition, be able to feel certain things out. Don't just rely on us to help you, even though they are there, but they want you to be able to have that confidence in yourself. And that I do believe in. And it says God is connected with the Oversoul. And it says, so when we converse with our fellow humans, we are indirectly communicating with God. The deepness, I like that. It's like, I love that. It is, because it's just like, when the song, what was it? I think Joni Mitchell sung that song. I can't remember. But if God was one of us, He is in all of us at all times. There's some of us that, are in that special, very highly connected with Him. And a lot of us, we are very, we're connected to Him on different wavelengths. That's what I'm saying. Because some people don't believe in it, and I tell people, hey, that's all your opinion. I always grew up, even when there are certain things that went into my life, I won't lie. I just felt like God wasn't caring to me, because the things that I was going through, I'm like, if you love me, you say I'm a child of yours. Why did you allow these people to do the things they did to me? Why you allowed them to hurt me, violate me in these ways? But then it allowed me to see all the different things that if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be in the situation I am now by helping other people. So everything has a purpose on taking place into your life, but it wants you to show you how He can be able to transform a lot of things. Yes, there's a lot of things that's going in our lives probably right now, especially right now, as well as, throughout our life, has gone through different things that'll make you question God's standby, or His graciousness to be able to intervene in a lot of things in our lives, but then it gets to that point where you'll see God was always with you. A lot of times these things had to take place to guide you towards the purpose that you were meant to be in. So what was the different things? It says, but souls that of His own good life partakes, He loves as His own self. And that's the part it kind of makes me sound like, my opinion is like more of an ego situation where you're feeling like God is not, God didn't do this. I've heard different people say that. I can't remember who it was, but they said, no, God didn't do this, I did that. I'm like, okay, but God had some kind of play in that. That, right? I'm like, humble yourself, because the quickest God can give it to you, the quickest He can take it back. So I'm not trying to be like that, but to each his own. And He's like, He'll never forsake them. It's like when they shall die, then God Himself shall die. And I don't think about that. I feel like there are certain parts of that aspect. It's not even death. It's just a part of a transition, even though it may feel like death to us because they're no longer in that shell. That is just you don't die. You just transform. That's what it feels like to me. And it's going through, the Oversoul before time and time. God of all else is one of His children. And that's what He put in His book. And it says the soul perceiver and revealer of truth. We know the truth when we see it. and to let the skeptic or the scoofer say what they choose. It's like, yeah, it's different stuff, but it sounds like really deep, but it's like the absolute reality basis of the existence conceived as a spiritual being, in which the ideal nature imperfectly manifested in the human beings is perfectly realized. But the that word again, it says meaning of philosophy that emphasize the priority conditions of acknowledgement of knowledge, Jesus, experience, or the unknowable character of a limited reality, or that the emphasis of transcendent as a fundamental reality. It's like basically it's like the quality of the state of being, especially transcendental visionary of idealism. So I guess it's like basically what you're bringing into your mind, which our mind is like the strongest tool to me. It could be our worst enemy, it can become our best friend, it can create a reality, it can create a false reality of illusions. It's all about your powerful brain. It's like your brain is the powerful weapon. That's why there's so many different things that come into your life to try to intimidate you or tries to take you to the next level of where you truly need to be in the state of mind, body, soul, spirit. You're going through all those different things into your life. Like right now, we're all manifesting in our own ways on whatever, you want into your life. It's kind of like that game, in which I really don't recommend that mess to anybody, which is like totally mind-blowing to me, but it scares me at the same time. That Randonautica, I don't play stuff like that, because they always say, oh, I'm gonna go look for this, and you place that intention. That's some that sound like some devil stuff, and I just don't play with stuff like that, because your mind, you don't know what your mind can conjure up until you allow that stuff to happen. And certain things like that, I feel like that's a very dangerous situation to do. There's a lot of different people that said has gotten hurt from playing that app, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. I said, I'm so good. It's like, it's just certain different things. There's certain things I just do not play with. I watch horror movies. I love them. I watch the crime stuff. But there are certain things when it comes to the mind, I'm not trying to conjure stuff up. That's just like, messing around with the Ouija boards. And, people are like, why doesn't you know anything about the Ouija boards? I know enough to leave that mess alone. I'm my own spirit board. I don't mess around with stuff like that. Because, when you do those different things, you don't know what you're communicating with. Because a lot of things know how to play with the mind, especially if you're really wanting to speak to a loved one or a friend or a husband, wife, whatever. You never know what those things are mirroring ourselves to be. And it could be not the people that you want to, that you think that you're dealing with. I don't see too many people open those boards, they didn't do it properly, or they start conjuring up stuff, or they didn't believe it. And next, all hell done broke loose through the house and stuff like that. Along their path is taking place. This not going to be, a long video or anything like that. But I just thought it was very interesting for me to read up on different things like that. I hate really, reading off of notebooks and stuff like that, because it's like textbook, like word for word. I really don't like doing that. I just like to be able to, flow with it and keep going. But I want to make sure I don't misconstrued anything or I didn't leave something out. But like I said, I will leave the link to that. I did find it very interesting. And, there's different things that y'all share with me that, I like to be able to talk about on here, because you never know if somebody can really, resonate with that, or just, like to find out stuff is new. I really like anything that has something to do with quantum physics and just the way the mind works. I've always been interested in stuff like that, in science too. So, hopefully, you may be able to find something in there that you may be able to relate with, or you find a deeper meaning to it. Like I said, if y'all like to, hey, Roslynn, can you do a video on this? Because there's some people that have done that. And I love to be able to do it. It just brings different things that, people may want to connect with, or people are trying to find out about themselves, especially when I was thinking about the Sigma that I did a few days ago. And I was just like, I remember Sigma, from different fraternities being used. But then I think I either saw it on IG. And it's like, are you the Sigma female? And I was just like, okay. And then when I seen it, And when I read it, next thing you know, I started having chills going down. So, that's, confirmation for something that you need to read up on. And mostly everything that they talked about that I can truly relate to. And then, I left the link out there in case that you wanted to read in depth to it, because it was, I was trying to skim through it real quick, because I know I had to get ready to go on my live chat, which I will be having tomorrow. I will put a notification up. I'm trying to do it in a different format. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all the notification. So, just the notification post on my community page as well, for you to be able to know. Because like I have it at 4:30 on Wednesdays. It's like for an hour. And if it gets, to the point where a lot of people start going in, I might run it a little bit longer than that. So I would love to give a post notification shout out to sis Hayslip. Much love to you and many prayers to you as well. Cassandra, the same to you too, sis. I'm praying for you as well. And Ethan Means, and was it Tritzell? I hope I pronounced that right. Williams, much love to you. And Larry Moore. Talk to y'all in a few. So like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below. It's all about networking. If you want to share something with me, or tell me about some of the experience, or if you're curious about certain things that's going on within your path, or you're trying to find more depth to the knowledge of your path, I try my best to be able to help you either through my experience, or I find the information for you to be able to give you, much more information that you need throughout your transition along that spiritual path. Much love to y'all. Sending so much uplifting prayers, comfort prayers. I'm sending spiritual hugs to you. I know a lot of people are going through some very heavy moments in your life, and I truly send vibes up to uplift you in whatever is staying heavy on your heart as well as your mind. And I hope y'all have a great, blessed, productive week. Yes. Oh, Lord, there's so much different stuff going on. Even through social distancing, please make sure you give out love, light, positivity, worldwide frequencies. You never know. All those things can really take somebody a long way. And whatever you're trying to manifest into your life, I hope and pray that it comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. It comes sooner than you ever expected it. And I will see y'all in my next video. Much love. Peace.